which
I was
wouldn't.
watching that Rudy Giuliani press conference from a couple days ago. They're talking about like there's no way that Joe Biden got that many votes. I mean,
Oh,
look at how he ran his campaign. You know, like they're just like casually like, you know, oh, there's no way he would have gotten that many votes. Just like, you people don't understand how many votes there were against Trump. So I got a new vape cartridge recently, and it's a new thing, a new trend in the cannabis industry world.
yeah.
It's called Delta 8 THC, which is different from Delta 9 THC, which is the one that we're used to, you know, hearing about and experiencing and whatnot. But yeah, the Delta 8 THC is derived from the hemp plant. It doesn't have to come from the type of plant that produces THC 9.
Cannabis plant.
Right. So it's legal to produce it. I got a vape cartridge of it. Honestly, it gets me kind of high. And
Yeah,
so
I mean all that shit, dude. Like
it's I don't know if you've done any CBD stuff, like taking, you know, CBD vapes or anything, you know, CBD gummies or anything like that.
like at the beginning of the CBD is not weed, so therefore it's legal thing where like I still wasn't really sure, but I was like, hey, they sell it on fucking Amazon. Like what? Like it's got to be, you know what I mean? Like it's got to like if they allow my address and zip code to go into this fucking, you know, supranational corporation, and out comes fucking CBD, then I guess that this is like the legal shit or whatever. And it's like an eyedropper, right? And it tastes like peanut butter, and or like the, you know, like the oil that you skim off the top of like organic peanut butter.
Yeah, the
like,
natural stuff.
Yeah.
You know you're supposed to put that under your tongue, right?
Yeah. And I did it. The first time I did it, it felt great, and I slept for like 20 hours. it's like that's the other part of it is like if the markup is gonna be fucking, you know what I mean? If I'm gonna pay, like, it's safe to say because I'm concealing my identity that I was a drug dealer at one point, and if the weed that I buy is marked up like what 110%, like I just can't
I don't
in
think it's
good
been that high of a
conscience.
markup.
I
Maybe
mean,
at first,
huh?
but I bet, like, I don't know. I haven't done any research into the pricing of shit. But, you know, as competition happens in our capitalist society, you know, the price will be driven down, obviously.
Yeah,
Karl Marx taught us that about weed so long ago,
bro. I'm just like waiting, right, for like a legit, like used to be like a black or Hispanic, like pretty major drug dealer to go legit and start selling legal weed and figure out what company that is and then
Well,
buy my weed from there all the time.
that's like one of the main kind of ideas floating around right now is they're talking about doing, you know, promoting,
Black owned businesses and
shit, I'm fucking stoned right now.
oh good. No, because this will be a
But
good
yeah,
balance.
promoting businesses owned by people who were formerly incarcerated because of marijuana. Meaning like it's sort of,
Fuck yeah.
hey, you were doing time for this, but now you're gonna make some money for this.
Yes.
Apparently in Georgia, now the Trump crazies, the Trumpers, the Trumpy cult people are now planning on boycotting the runoff election because they're so mad at the Republican Party for not going along with Trump's insane narrative that
Yeah,
he
they're
wants
mad
in
at
the
the
country.
Republican Party in Georgia specifically too, because like I want to say a lady, she might have been from Michigan, but I also Georgia. Who knows? Whatever, it doesn't matter. One of those election people like came out and was like, "Look, I'm a Republican. Joe Biden won the election. Can't we just get over it?"
It was
Or
a
whatever
guy,
she
it was the Trump, it was, sorry, it was the Georgia election. It was the guy in charge of the elections in Georgia,
Yeah,
whatever that title is. And he said, I am a Republican, I'm a Trump supporter, but I have to go by what is real.
yeah.
And
I had to do my
Biden
job.
won the state.
Right.
Biden in Georgia. just got out of jail on bail.
They gave him bail?
Yeah, it was like a $2 million bail. And I guess he got enough donations from crazy right-wingers. So the number one contributor, I believe, or one of the major contributors was, as I like to refer to him, the My Pillow fucker.
That guy's gonna run.
I don't know his name. I don't know his name.
But Mike something.
My Pillow fucker.
Yeah.
That's his new name from now on. My Pillow fucker.
2 million or 200 million?
There's no space between pillow and fucker, by the way. It's just My Pillow fucker. My Pillow fucker.
What was the bail?
I think it was $2 million, which I believe, depending
10%.
on the state, you pay a percentage of that, I think. But either way, he got all the donations.
$200,000. Still a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, that you want to talk about like whatever coup type, scary, fascist, that, right? The fact that that the fucking sadistic, warmongering, fucking racist half of the country, or at least the Republican Party, are like embracing this fucker. Oh, he bought that gun with stimulus money.
Right. With the idea in mind to go and quote unquote stand up to the radical leftists or whatever.
No, and ostensibly his lie was that he went there to like protect some fucking business that's like hundreds of miles away from where he actually lived. Like that, I swear to God, I personally want to meet that fucking doughy fucker, man to man, no weapons, just like bare fists.
There was a thing in DC. I kind of wish I had gone to it. Honestly, it was like I don't know if it was a Sunrise Movement or some other environmental group. They had this kind of thing outside of the DNC headquarters, and AOC and Cori Bush were speaking.
Cool.
But yeah, they were like getting really fiery. Really, fiery.
Good, dude. Cori Bush, I haven't seen all the things that have gone viral about her, but just the story that I know about her is like enough for me to be like okay, I'm gonna go googly eyed on, like, it's like she's to me what like Obama was to most people that were my age, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, hey, this might work, right? And I was like skeptical about it, and like Debbie Downering, but then being like, but I mean, whatever, he's a black guy. Like, it's the same thing I think about Kamala. It's like it's like, well, she's a lady, and a a a Blindian lady that has a fucking that had a Marxist, orthodox Marxist father. Like, that's pretty great. I think that now, right, Biden and Trump, right, this is the last time, and whatever, 4 years from now, like, if I'm not dead, you like bring this back to tell me this when they start talking about how whoever the fucking next schlubby douche is a fascist, and we have to unite around fucking the corpse of Joe Biden and his and what, you know what I mean, whatever, like, the next time they sell us on like we have to do the neoliberal thing so that the fascist doesn't win, right? Remind me of my saying this, which is, I will never vote for a party who steals things from the will of the motherfucking people, right? Like, and and I'm having so much deja vu right now. I feel like I've said this exact same thing, but like it's like, Republicans, they steal, they just do it. Republicans like it, the voting Republicans, right? They're all about it. Power, take it, great, right? But when, like, Hillary Clinton or Obama or Jim Clyburn or fucking whatever, whoever, right? The coordinated fucking, just, especially in 2016, because I've been listening to those clips again, right? Where, like, the thing in Nevada where, like, or whatever, at the convention, where that fucking motion passed, even though on a voice vote, even though the fuck you voice vote was you could measure the decibels, right? You could literally have a thing that reads decibels and be like, it's, the needle blew off of it, right? Like, and yet it was adopted. That they stole it. They stole it, is my point, right? That one was an outright theft. This shit was shenanigans, right? And, like, unforeseen events, right? So it's like, whatever, a little bit more slack for that. But I will immediately regard you as trash if you tell me that anything that Joe Biden did is what won Joe Biden the election, right? Anything. Like, not only did he not do anything, like, in the physical and, whatever, so, like, he didn't go outside, like, which is whatever, that's pandemic, it's new rules, nobody knows what the fuck is going on. But to then double down on all of the things that everybody to the left of your average DNC stand, right, has been screaming at the top of their lungs, right? Don't put bankers in your cabinet. Whoops. Don't put fossil fuel people in your cabinet. Whoops. Don't shit on fucking. Don't negotiate against yourselves against the one thing that Biden might have helped me and might have gotten him another vote. Canceling fucking whatever 50 grand of student loan debt. I don't even need 50 grand, but that would just cover me, right? It's like, yo, they negotiated it down to 10.